A highly anticipated congressional hearing happening today. The focus, UFOs.
Lawmakers getting a chance to question Pentagon officials about what the U.S. knows about various encounters with unidentified flying objects. Rob Olson joins us live with more on this. Rob?
Yeah, you know, there's that old saying from the X-Files, the truth is out there. It might be, but the problem is the Pentagon doesn't know what that truth is. You know, the reason for this renewed interest after a half century since Congress last looked into this is because there's been so many reports from military pilots in military airspace. So safety and security are the concerns, the danger to pilots, and the concern that is this advanced technology from foreign countries that's being used to spy on us.
More than 50 years ago, the U.S. government ended Project Blue Book.
There's huge historic significance of this otherwise typical-looking hearing.
For too long, the stigma associated with UAPs has gotten in the way of good intelligence analysis. Pilots avoided reporting or were laughed at when they did.
This is the first time in 5 decades that Washington lawmakers talked on the record about UFOs, now rebranded unidentified aerial phenomena.
Since the early 2000s, we have seen an increasing number of unauthorized and/or unidentified aircraft or objects in military-controlled training areas and training ranges and other designated airspace.
Last summer, the Pentagon released this report admitting that they could not explain 144 sightings by military pilots over 17 years.
My gosh, they're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. The whole thing, dude.
That followed these videos released in 2020 taken by Navy pilots showing unusual, unexplainable flight movements, in some cases no discernible means of propulsion.
Reports of sightings are frequent and continuing.
The Navy's Deputy Director of Intelligence saying since that report, there have been now nearly 400 more sightings, a massive rise they attribute to pilots no longer afraid of ridicule. He showed one example of something they've now determined to be drones, but another of something they have no idea what it is or how it travels so fast.
And it quickly passes by the cockpit of the aircraft.
And is this one of the phenomena that we can't explain?
I do not have an explanation for what this specific object is.
We have our inquisitiveness. We have our questions. We want to know what's out there as much as you want to know what's out there.
Yeah, and that reference to the idea that, you know, are these aliens? Is this extraterrestrial life? Well, obviously there's a very big curiosity about that as well. But again, the main thing here is the concerns about security. Is there some technology out there that we don't know about, that we want to know about, want to be able to track? Just what is this as presenting a danger to security and safety? Back to you.
Well, Randy has volunteered to talk to the aliens.
Well, that's what that dish behind Robbie is about right there, is we talk to them or try to on a daily basis.
Right.
Oh.